what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking about Stan Twitter, and I thought that today's topic would be appropriate because today was Grammy's day. So now what prompted me to make this video was a tweet that Frankie Grande put out earlier where he said the most deserved ever, and basically he was tweeting because Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga had just won a Grammy for Rain on Me, so that's why he tweeted that to congratulate his sister. And then there were a bunch of very homophobic stans in his quote tweets saying some horrendous things. Honestly, these are things that I don't even want to say, so I'm just going to put them on the screen right here and you can see for yourself. And that, surprise, is not even the worst, because there was another Twitter user who said exactly, maybe Lady Gaga did deserve to get. That is disgusting on so many levels. I can't believe someone got onto Twitter and typed that out and thought that that was okay to put out. Even if it was a joke, you do not make jokes like that. This is horrible to say about someone. My jaw literally dropped when I read that. And that is why I'm making this video right now. And what's sad about this is that it's not even a rare occurrence on Stan Twitter. It's basically the norm. And we know it's the norm because of tweets like these. If Kobe stanned Luna, he wouldn't have died. Maybe if Kobe stanned Blackpink, he wouldn't have crashed. Maybe if Cameron Boyce stanned BTS, he wouldn't have died. Maybe if Etika stanned Luna, he wouldn't have died. Maybe if Lewis Tomlinson's sister stanned Luna. And what's worse is they're so easy to find. I could have included 50 more screenshots of those kind of tweets. The people who tweet those kind of things will say that it's a joke, but it's extremely insensitive, it's heartless, and it's inhumane. It doesn't matter if it's a joke or not. You should never, ever, ever tweet something like that, ever. It is beyond disrespectful, but they don't seem to care. Another massive problem that I don't really see anybody talk about is how stans will say anything they want, no matter how rude, by mentioning celebrity or replying directly under their tweets, because in their minds, the celebrity won't see it, and that is just simply not the case. These stans just don't even think of celebrities as humans, because we have proof that these celebrities can see what they say, because Alessia Cara posted a screenshot of her mentions of people saying awful things at Alessia Cara, fat, at Alessia Cara, oh my god, you ugly, ugly C word. Please stream at Alessia Cara's music so she can afford to eat. And then someone else says, at Alessia Cara, do you block everybody because you flop? And then another person tags her and said, fat fad. Now she did take a break but came back shortly after because she didn't want this kind of stuff getting to her. But celebrities can see this, and they do see it, and it affects them. Just because celebrities have money and popularity doesn't mean that things don't affect them. And the whole, oh, well, they put themselves out there, they've got to expect this mindset is so toxic. Because newsflash, celebrities are human, just like the rest of us. Something I find very odd and quite funny about these stans is how they say that the meaning stan is not what it used to be, aka the Eminem song from 2002. But with the celebrities, they'll put them on a pedestal. They will completely and totally idolize these people and believe that they can do nothing wrong. But if they do something wrong, they either sweep it under the rug or go through leaps and bounds, heaven and hell, to defend this celebrity. It is extremely naive and extremely unhealthy to believe that one person is completely innocent and pure and they can do no wrong. Because they've created such a strong connection with this person that they don't even really know. This person doesn't know that they exist, but they've created such a strong bond. And quite frankly, it's pretty creepy. Now, while we're on the topic of unhealthy stans, here's a quote from an article about stan Twitter from the website Junkie. At its worst, stan culture is a toxic, vindictive swamp where fans are encouraged to outdo each other with performative displays of devotion to their chosen hero. And that is completely 100% true. Something that I've noticed within stan communities is they make this strange competition among each other as to who can neglect themselves the most. And what I mean by this is they neglect their personal lives just for this celebrity or just for the stan community. Like, they'll neglect class, they'll see who has the lowest grades, they'll see who stayed up the latest for a certain event or a certain release, or even some extreme cases like where they haven't showered or they haven't eaten simply because of this celebrity and their release or an event that is going on. And it is crazy. They are essentially putting their futures at risk and ruining their sleep schedule and neglecting their health for a person that doesn't even know they exist. One of the most bizarre cases of personal life neglect that I have seen on Twitter is the streaming parties. Now, I'm about to flash 2 graphics on the screen real quick for you guys, just to show how absolutely insane and serious that these streaming parties can get. So these were made by K-pop stans, and in one of the sections, it literally says, "Stream like a human." Stream like a human. They have genuinely spent what seems like hours just studying the algorithm to make sure their streams count as human streams, not bot streams, so they look like humans, not robots. Do you see how insane this is? It is almost like the stans care more about the streams and their success of their faves rather than their faves actually do. And it's almost as if the stans themselves can't tolerate the criticism. It's almost as if the stans get more hurt by criticism of their faves, again, more than their faves actually do. Now, I say this because of all the doxing and harassment and the encouragement of someone getting fired from their job for saying something even remotely negative about their fave. Now, here is something else from the article about Stan Twitter that Junkie Media wrote. In my 3 years at Junkie Media, I can think of at least a dozen times our staff have been the targets of orchestrated harassment campaigns that range from childish memes to very specific threats. Staff have had their locations revealed online, their families and universities bombarded with emails and calls, and their social media profiles flooded with hate and threats. All because of stan culture. And just here is some of the toxicity that I have found, which by the way, isn't very hard. Cupcake, a rapper, tweeted, "I'm about to," I can't say that, otherwise I'll get demonetized, but someone quoted the tweet saying, "We won." And then they followed up with, "Cupcake is finally calling it quits and is meeting her maker. I've never been happier." Then someone else says, "Why when you can stand twice?" Then here is another article that says, "Openly gay MTV star receives vile homophobic abuse and threats from K-pop fans on Twitter for calling girl group Blackpink's fandom toxic." He didn't even criticize Blackpink. He just says that the stans are toxic, which they are. And I don't even want to read the absolutely disgusting and horrible tweets that this man received from these stans. Now, here's one final thing. Not all stans are bad, and not all fandoms are toxic. But when it comes to stans, the bad outweighs the good, and the amount of borderline disturbing things that you can find so easily on the internet about stans, you can't help but think that way. I don't think that stan Twitter is going anywhere anytime soon. But I do believe that for the entirety of stan Twitter, not just 1 or 2 communities, the whole community, I think that there needs to be a massive change. And now I'm going to be ending the video here. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below about what you thought about this video and if you think I should do more videos like this. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye.